I was out this week working. I went out because I suspected that the ground was not frozen, and I have this problem in the lawn. It's my problem, not Steve's. He's willing to put up with this, but that is Johnson grass. That is a terrible grass. It's a agricultural pest. It is, maybe right now it showed up in this part of the lawn, and it's about 6 or 7 feet from the edge of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the year, it would be in the bed, and it would be constantly running into the bed. So I was going to dig that up. But I looked at it and said, do I really want to dig up a whole bunch of lawn today when my gloves are going to be wet and whatever? So instead,
She went and dug up a shrub.
Yeah, I have been looking at this Calicarpa beautyberry ever since the middle of summer, when I said, nope, you can't be there. It doesn't work. You're just not in the right place. So I dug it up. Not frozen, beautiful soil, crumbly, great. I took it over and put it in its new place. In the new place, the mulch was frozen. See that circle came up all in one piece, just slid it off to the side. Underneath the mulch, not frozen at all. So I dug that out, took the soil from there, put it in the hole where the shrub was, brought the shrub over, put it in. We now have the shrub in the new place. It'll be just fine there. It'll be ready to go. And I moved this little guy.
See this guy right there?
We have a bunch of little volunteer concolor firs coming up
We
around
love concolor fir.
and we like them. So I didn't want him to get smothered. So I dug him up. And just to emphasize the point that we make when we talk to you about roots, I did follow that root. So most of them I cut because you can root prune. But I followed that one all the way out to the end. So look at how big a root system that little tiny guy had.
Wow.
And beautiful those roots are. Isn't that amazing? So what have you been doing this week? We got any questions that we can handle?
I just want to chime in. I sat next to an expert bulb person when I was on a tour one time. And I said, well, when can I plant my bulbs? And he says, anytime the ground is not frozen in the winter. So if you've got any leftover bulbs, don't pitch, don't try and save, stick them in the ground.
Yeah. Yep. I remember one year when the horticulturalist up at Michigan State got a donation of a bunch of bulbs from Jack Vandenberg. I don't know, something like 1,500 bulbs that he had left over. And she planted them in January because that's when they could plant them, and they came up and did fine. No, I thought so too, Steve. It is a fir.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The needles look small.
Right, but you have to look at the
where
attachment.
they're attachment.
Yeah.
We have a couple hands up and a couple questions in the chat. Gary was asking about the blue branching plant in the top edge of the first photo. Was that your sculpture? It always tricks people.
That is a juniper skeleton that we decided looked pretty, so we painted it blue and we've hung it in the garden. So you're looking at the edges of our blue sculpture. Yes, one of our blue sculptures.
That's Juniperus azuraeus.
And Karen is curious if the Johnson grass, is it like a weedy tall fescue?
It is a tall grass. It's not a fescue. It's more like quackgrass, but the root is almost woody. It's almost like having a shrub that's running, and it can run a long way real quickly. I never thought I'd find something worse than quackgrass, but Johnson grass is worse than quackgrass.
It definitely is. It's harder to get out, and it is even more vigorous.
Yeah, it keeps coming back. Let's show people how the raise your hand works. So,
yeah, in fact, we've got 2 people with hands up as well. So Michelle and Nancy have definitely found their raise hand, but go ahead and show.
Okay, click on Nancy there, Stephen.
Who?
Ask to unmute. There we go. Hi, Nancy. Okay. What's up? You can turn your microphone on.
Hi, Janet. Hi, Stephen.
Hello.
I have hydrangea questions. One is there a way to get smaller blooms on my little lime? I prune it almost, maybe 18 inches down, but can I get smaller blooms somehow?
The more that you have vigorous growth on a hydrangea, on those panicle hydrangeas that bloom late in the summer, like limelight and little lime, the more that you prune them hard and get a vigorous cane, or maybe 5 vigorous canes, the bigger the flower will be at the end of each of those canes. So if you want the smaller flowers, keep pruning to 18 inches, but prune for more stems, leave more stems, take out only the very weakest ones. So then you'll get smaller flowers at the ends of multiple branches.
Okay, thank you. And then the other hydrangea question was, I think I heard you say at one point that there was a different hydrangea than Annabelle. It was still an arborescens that had stronger stems, but again, I'm looking for smaller flowers.
The straight.
Yeah, actually the species, Hydrangea arborescens, and there is one. Shoot, I looked it up because it's not easy to find. Everybody wants all those great big flowers. There is one, I believe it's called Hydrangea arborescens radiata. I'll have to look it up to see, but yeah, you want not Annabelle, not Incredible,
yeah, all of them. They're trying to make the stems stiffer, but it's not working.
Yeah,
so far.
Right.
So what you want is to find Hydrangea arborescens. And there
Arborescens.
is one variety, and it's actually got a Latin sounding name, not Annabelle, not Incredible.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. And then Michelle, what's up with Michelle?
Oh,
Oh, there she
Yes.
is. Hi, Michelle.
hi there, ho there. This is a curiosity question. I noticed when you get heavy snow or rain, it flattens the macantthus. But yet in a few days, especially after the sun comes out, what looks to me to be, dead brown stands back up. How can it be dead and stand back up?
Well, the cells are full of lignin, almost woody, and very rot resistant on the scanthus. So although they can't take the weight of the snow, it will push them enough that they fall down. They still do have all that lignin, and it is still stiff lignin, and it's not that they're alive. They're not filling up with water and standing up. They're literally just standing up because of the tensile strength of the cells. Birch trees do the same thing. You can see a birch trunk 6 inches in diameter, bent over in half, laying on the ground, and then it stands back up. And most of the cells in that trunk are dead cells. They're cells that no longer have live liquid contents, but they.
Whoops. Your
lost
sound
your
came
audio.
out.
Mom, you muted yourself.
We did not.
Okay.
That's better.
I'm wondering if my sister Peggy, the engineer, is on, because I think it's called loads. There's stress and load, and when the load is off, the stress of the cell structure pulls them back up again. Yeah, they're pretty amazing. Okay, let's get
Okay,
started.
thanks.